Y'all make sure when y'all sending y'all pay when y'all paying y'all $10, y'all also requesting the page. Y'all have to request the page, okay? Send a friend request to the page so I can add y'all.
Make sure y'all send y'all $10. Did you say, babe? Make sure y'all send y'all $10 if y'all want to be added to the page. Do not wait till the last minute. Hold on, y'all pay gas. I'm so freaking constipated. It won't come out. But, make sure y'all send y'all $10 because I'm not trying to add all these people at the last minute. Okay?
So I want to give you an update. I really should have waited till I got back to the house, but I have some errands to do early morning, so I want to get this video out to you guys before the 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live that I will be doing today. I'll be breaking it all down to you, all the trickery that's going on currently with Queen Opp. Per usual, she does the late night announcement of don't wait to the last minute to make sure that you have your entries in, your $10 in, so she can add you to the private page. We know this is not her last page. She needs to stop saying that. Queen, if you're listening to this, stop saying this is your last page. You're hustling innocent people out of their money by making these new pages. You know that when you make these new pages, you're going to get more people to give you money for whatever the price is for that page than you will when they get into the private page when you're begging for the $5 the whole live, because that's what your content is about, begging. And then you're going to beg for every hour that they want you to go live longer if they don't meet that quota. Yeah, you might pocket maybe $150 per day, but in your head, because they don't know what the set price is, it could be 200 in order to go live for that next hour. They don't meet that quota and you pocket that 150. That is a come up. Ain't hating on you. However, Queen Opp is running a lot of scamming games. Why would you be adding that late, trying to make people rush to send you this money, making people think with no time set that you're gonna go live, and they have to rush to give you $10 only to have a whole day, and probably people that were waiting up to the wee hours of the morning, because I couldn't sleep last night because I went to sleep early and I got up early, and I must have went back to sleep around 2 something, and I'll tell you right now, I didn't see any live. Now she did do a live while I was sleeping. I will play that live in a commentary. Somebody had gave it to me, but pretty much she did what she heard me say to do in my live stream. She should at least go live, and let the people know what's going on, and then get into this $10 live. I mean, $10 private live. You got to get your money up so that you can go and be in this private live. Don't wait to the last minute. But I didn't mean, Queen, for you to go live for 5 minutes. I mean, give a full hour live at least, talking to your supporters and also explaining at the same time that you had started a new private page that costs $10, and that they needed to pay that in order for you, hopefully, to go live tonight. So you listened to what I said because I know you be in my bushes, but you didn't stay on but no more than 5 minutes. You should have stayed on an hour. I should have made that clear as well when you were listening to my advice, because I know that is the reason why you went live on your main page, is because you were listening to what I was saying and my content. And thank you for that. But you still did it wrong, because common sense will tell you to at least give your supporters an hour of your time in the free live, that's your main channel on IG, and then you'll be more inclined to probably get more $10 private IG fees if you would have did that. So I want to show you guys something really quickly, because all of this is not making any sense, but this is, what it is. So when I went to sleep, which was around, I'll say, I don't know, I think it was 2:30, almost close to 3 o'clock. I looked at the Queen Opp Dirty. It was at 108. and that's where it stood then. So she added 2 more followers. So she's got 110 followers. So honestly, unless she's gonna this time listen to how the instructions were brought to her, that she should go live on her free page just to please the supporters so that they're more inclined to pay the $10 for this private begging lying dirty op live. I think that she should at least, until she gets it up to at least 1,000 followers, because they're paying $10. People, be strapped for cash. I really believe that she needs to um go live on her main IG and beg for $5 and $10 cash apps just to stay on there for as long as you want. Um, you know, and if they want you to stay on longer, they'll pay for it. It's either they will or they won't. I mean, it is what it is at this point. But it's gonna take her a while before she goes live. I don't see her going live at 110 followers. I believe, and I could be wrong, she put in all the followers that paid the $10. That's why we see 110 followers. You do the math. She wants at least 1,000. So it's got to be at that, and 1,000 is $10,000. It's not a lot of money when it's only 10. This is $10 being paid by 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? But it adds up to that amount. So she's gotta at least have 1,000 followers in order for her to be able to go live and it be a nice sizable live. And even if it's not, I think she would only start at 1,000 anyways. But if she at least had 1,000 followers, she wouldn't care either way if it was 2 or 3 people in the live because she already made her quota. That's a come up when you can get 1,000 people to pay $10 and make $10,000, and that can literally happen within 2 to 3 days. We already seen her make a couple of stacks about over 4,000, almost 5 grand, okay, in a matter of 3 days. So it's possible. But in order for the number to go up, people are gonna have to pay the $10. And in order for her to go live, it's got to be at least to 1,000, like the other private page that she had was. So we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen from here. Maybe she will go live with these short followers, but I doubt it. I mean, either way you look at it, it's a really sad situation. I think she's addictive, addicted, not addictive. Well, I guess to a supporter she's addictive, but she's addicted to knowing that's a really fast hustle to get money quickly. On top of which she can also make in cash apps daily if she was consistent on these lives, these private lives. But it's starting to get, like I said, addictive to her, and it's easy money. So just be prepared. You're gonna keep hearing from a narcissist that this is her last page, but it's not going to be. She's gonna keep the page up. She doesn't even keep these pages up for a month before she gets thirsty again and strapped for cash. Remember, she's going to court on October 13th. You know, sometime even if there's no fees you have to pay when you go back to court, you just always want to have money on you. You just never know how the ball will roll when you're in court. You could be thinking that you're going in there and leaving out and be staying in there. You just never know with the courts what they have up their sleeves when you have serious cases like Queen Opp and Danny have. But you guys gotta start holding her supporters. I'm talking about holding her to her word and not paying her to be self-destructive and jam scamming you because you guys are her supporters. She's well aware of it, but she does not respect you guys. And you got to put some respect on your name and let her know that, listen, whether or not I work hard for my money or not, it's still my money. And I'm giving you my money because I'm paying for a service. I'm not getting that service. That's like your local rapper or a industry rapper like Blueface, okay, and Krishan. Okay, I'm just thinking of people that are in social media's mouth all the time. If they went and had concerts booked and they did not do the show, but they got the bag and they kept doing it, what do you think they would look like? That's bad for business. But see, the crowd, her supporters that are supporting her, they're young. So they're not thinking like a mature adult. They're thinking like a bunch of young, dumb, wet behind the ears kids. And that's who she's taking advantage of. And what's even worse is these young crowds of people that she's well aware that are way younger than her. She's taking advantage of them because she does that, like she takes advantage of the mentally unstable or challenged. Those are the only people she can surround herself around. Those are the only people she can have control over. And this is why Queen Opp does what she does.